Welcome to Neurology News Network. I'm Jenna Pasco. Let's get into the news from this week. The International Headache Society has released new guidelines for the preventative treatment of migraine in children and adolescents, focusing on a number of recommendations to address what's determined to be the major challenges with clinical trials in this population. The strategies included sought to provide a modern, uniform, and evidence-based approach to the design, conduct, and reporting of well-controlled clinical trials. Ultimately, they wrote, these guidelines should be consulted and used in designing and conducting clinical trials of preventative treatment in children and adolescents with migraine. The FDA has granted fast-track designation to uniQure's AMT-130, a gene therapy candidate for the treatment of Huntington disease. The drug is comprised of a recombinant AAV5 vector and carries a DNA cassette encoding a microRNA that non-selectively lowers or knocks down human Huntington protein in Huntington disease and targets the exon 1 protein fragment. Matt Capuzza, the chief executive officer at uniQure, said in a statement that the designation underscores the high unmet medical need for patients suffering from Huntington disease. The FDA has issued Zogenix a refusal to file letter regarding its new drug application for ZX008, marketed as Fintepla, for the treatment of seizures associated with Dravet syndrome. While under preliminary review, the FDA determined that the new drug application was not sufficiently complete to permit a substantive review. The agency cited two reasons for the decision. The first being that certain non-clinical studies were not submitted to allow assessment of the chronic administration of fenfluramine. Second, the application contained an incorrect version of the clinical dataset that prevented the completion of the review process necessary to support the new drug application filing. The FDA did not request or recommend additional clinical efficacy or safety studies. For more direct access to expert insight, head to NeurologyLive.com. This has been Neurology News Network. Thanks for watching.